Hello, I'm Michael Hoover with Mavi Unlimited Property Management. And today we'll be talking about Craigslist Scams 101 and what to watch out for when you're dealing with prospective tenants on Craigslist. Craigslist is probably the most popular site right now to be taken advantage of in some way, shape, or form. Think of the Nigerian prince offering to give you part of his inheritance if you can just help him with some pesky banking regulations. One of the most common issues we see is communication. An email will come through from a prospective tenant about a property you've advertised, and they live abroad. They're not local. They're either in another state or, more often than not, in a foreign country. Sometimes they claim to be doing medical work, missionary work, etc. Something to really make you feel like they're doing good work in the world. And so they love your property, but they're not local right now. They don't have the ability to see it. So can they rent it sight unseen? Of course, you become very excited at the chance of not even have to show your rental property, and so you immediately agree to rent it to someone sight unseen. The payment is what gets people in trouble here. Someone that is looking to scam you over Craigslist will often ask for some sort of reimbursement for an overage that they pay you, usually from what ends up being a bogus check. So you'll see a money order cut to you, or the promise of a money order for some amount greater than what you're asking for. Maybe if the rent's $1,000, they say they'll send you $3,000 because that's a minimal amount that their bank will let them write a money order check for. The problem is that that check will most likely never clear, often after you've issued a refund check to these potential renters to what might be a bogus address or a P.O. box or something else that can't really be tracked down. So in addition to overages, you just in general would like to avoid giving out your banking information altogether to anybody that you don't already have a relationship with. If you've never worked with someone before, there's really no reason to give them your routing number, your checking account number, personal information about you. If it's a company, your tax identification number, or if it's just you individually, your social security number. If you don't have a relationship with someone, leave out that pertinent information. You can always ask someone to send you a check in a more traditional method, or tell them that if it is going to be a money order from a foreign account, you're going to need 30 to 60 days to let that clear. Make sure that you've got good funds before you give anyone any sort of refund. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's not a bad idea to interact with your potential renters one-on-one. Make sure you can meet them face-to-face. It'll give you a chance to interview them a little more anyways. Make sure they're really happy with the property before they sign the lease. And ultimately, if you're meeting with someone face-to-face, doing business with them face-to-face, you generally feel there's a much smaller chance of being taken advantage of in some way. I'm Michael Hoover with Mavi Unlimited Property Management, and thank you for watching.